So we are back, and I am actually very angry at the moment because I deleted by accident the footage um, that I was editing from Twilight. So I will go back into the game. Um, yep, I deleted it. So we will go back to where I was playing when I was saying this stuff that I was saying. So we will go back and read that part of the book. So if you remember, we were reading from the unhappy ending chapter. Unhappy ending. So 136 is the page. Let's turn this a little bit down. So yeah, I will put this on hold, and I will continue reading there. Once we get up, we will go just where we were. I think it was there. Let's go here. So we will go from that place. No, it wasn't here. Explain, it looks as though we have collected enough power moons. We can make our way to the next kingdom now. Work is fun, fun is work, fun is life, life is work. Climbing up here was exhausting. Luckily my exhaust is harmless steam. We water because we care. So there is actually a way to go down there, I think. So we will go, not here I suppose, we will go, okay. Okay, we arrived up here. Okay, I don't think I have ever seen this before. Um, let's collect the coins. Okay, go where exactly? Okay. If we get back to a high place, we can fly again. I'm not sure how I got here, but it's great, such a nice view and fresh air. Oh, and I found a power moon, would you like it? Yeah, give me that, thank you. So, I'm not quite sure where I was actually playing, flying, sky, scree, yeah. Um, get back there, I suppose. Yep. Okay, so I know what I have to do, I think. Oh no. No. I guess if we can find a plant, like a seed, but I'm not quite sure where that can be. So there we were here, anyways we arrived, we were here, and I was talking about Emmett and Rosalie, and the footage was interrupted. I have no idea what the heck is going on with my, no, I don't think it's the camera, honestly. I think it's something to do with like my software, but yeah. Okay. Can I do that? No, you can't do that. Let's go back up. So the only reason I am doing that at the moment is because I missed the footage and I'm upset when I'm missing my footage, and I wanted to replicate what I was doing and then continue the game. I don't really know how I will get into these coins. probably I have to do something that I haven't figured out yet. Perhaps I have to go from the entrance. So I will do that. No, no, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this, no. We died, so I will play once more, then I will try to speak about Rosalie, then we will go down to the dinosaur, because I was in the dinosaur when my food had started playing again, and, yeah, I'm not sure yet if I will change level or not, maybe I will. Oh, I can't believe I did that. Oh my god. No. Oh god, thank god. Thank god I saved that. Okay. No. Oh my god. So, okay, die a little quicker if you can. Thank you. We're missing time. I'm missing time here. Okay, thank you, Mario. You died quicker. Anyway, so I will try to do that. We'll try to go that entrance, and then I will continue with Rosal, as I said. Helga, you said this 10 times. Yeah, I know. Yep, we got that. Okay, maybe I can go here. I'm not quite sure. Like if we had like the cat costume from the other games, I think it would be much easier. Okay, definitely not. Hmm. So we were back here, here. Okay. I will try once more, and then we will go to dinosaurs and Rosalie. So. How was that button again? Hold on a second. Perhaps, no, controls, controls. No, action guide. No, oh, no, no save. Thank you. Okay, action guide. Basic action. Okay. Maybe no. ZL B while running. Okay, ZL and B. Let's see if this can actually help. I go back. I'm running. Okay, maybe this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's how we will do that, but a little bit slower, if that's okay. Okay, so we go back here, we will go down there, and we will try again. Okay, so 1, 2, okay, okay, okay. So no, 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 my God. It's it's way more difficult than it seems, like all Mario games. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. One more time. And I'm quitting. I can't. I can't. I have to go to the dinosaur and speak about Rosalie. What? What the heck? Like, I pressed the button. Why didn't it work? Okay. I'm getting frustrated here, and I wasn't really better before I began this video because I lost my footage. Fuck my life. Okay. Ah. No, 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 no. No. Thank you. No, no. Thank you. Ah. I'm pressing the wrong buttons all the time. Okay. We have passed 13 minutes like playing the same level. Okay, no problem, no problem, no problem. That's no problem. I'm not gonna get angry. I'm gonna get angry. I'm calm. I'm calm because Jay wants me to be like very calm and very soft, and I am calm. Like, I don't wanna murder anybody. No. Okay. We took them. We took them. We took them. We took them. Yeah, yeah. Okay. What the fuck? Come here. Come here to mom. Okay, thank you. Okay. So, there we're going back into the dinosaur now that we played the level that we were trying to play yesterday and the footage was lost. So, we will go down to the dinosaur and we will play the level of the dinosaur that I have. I am always playing like that. He has many levels down there. So, let's go. Okay. So, we were here by accident and I was saying that I was trying to find the seed to put inside here, so you actually like activate the like this here, you remember, pull the lever to receive a seed. I need more time to process the next seed, it says. So let's, where are you going? Here. What the fuck? The fuck? Okay, so we made that, so we can actually leave after we finish here. So that's the deeper part of the woods there, and somewhere in here, is the dinosaur. Um, don't remember exactly where he is, but let's find him, wake him up. He's sleeping, and yeah, no, like a dinosaur inside the woods. What's more like rare thing and spectacle than this? Okay, now here he is. Dinosaur, come here. Okay. Oh my, oh my god, oh my god, fuck my life. What is he doing? Why don't he? Fuck. Okay, he killed me. Yeah, obviously he killed me. What else? What else did you expect? Okay. So I will put like a stand up here. So we said that yesterday that we skipped. Ah, okay. Ah, that's good. I actually stopped in the page that I was reading by accident. I didn't find it. Thank you, Johnny. So Bella said that you love Emmett, and Bella was like she was talking, like Rosalie was talking about Emmett and how she met Emmett, and um, uh, Rosalie spoke a little bit about Emmett, so we will skip that part. This is what I said yesterday before the footage was blocked. So Rosalie at the end says, even when we first met Tanya's clan in Denali, like some fellow vegan vampire, something like that, not quite sure, all those females, Edward never showed the slightest preference. I will come closer to the microphone. Edward never showed the slightest preference, and then he met you. She looked at me with confused eyes. I was only half paying attention. I was thinking about Edward and Tanya and all those females, and my lips pressed together in a hard line. Not that you aren't pretty, Bella, she said, misreading my expression, but it just meant that he found you more attractive than me. I'm vain enough that I minded. But you said at first, that doesn't still bother you, does it? Okay, we skip this part because it's Rosalie speaking about her vanity. Uh, okay, so, but you still don't like me, I whispered. Her smile faded. I'm sorry about that. Zed, I like you. I don't know what you're talking about. We sat in silence for a moment and she didn't seem inclined to go on. Would you tell me why? Did I do something? Was she angry that I put her family, her Emmett, in danger? Time and time again, James, now Victoria. No, you haven't done anything, she murmured. Not yet. I stared at her, perplexed. Don't you see, Bella? Her voice was suddenly more passionate than before, even while she had told her unhappy story. You already have everything. You have a whole life ahead of you, everything I want. And you're going to just throw it away. Can't you see that I trade everything I have to be you? You have the choice that I didn't have, and you are choosing wrong. I flinched back from her fierce expression. I realized my mouth had fallen open, and I snapped it shut. She stared at me for a long moment, and slowly the fervor in her eyes dimmed. Abruptly she was abashed, and I was so sure that I could do this calmly. She shook her head, seeming a little dazzled by the flood of emotion. It's just that it's harder now than it was then, when it was no more than vanity. She stared at the moon in silence. It was a few moments before I was brave enough to break into her reverie. Would you like me better if I choose to stay human? She turned back to me, her lips twitched into a hint of smile. Maybe. You did get some of your happy ending, though, I reminded her, that you got Emmett. So here she speaks about Emmett again, and then she says, so, I got luckier than I deserved. Emmett is everything I would have asked for if I'd shown myself well enough to know what to ask for. He's exactly the kind of person someone like me needs, and oddly enough, he needs me too. That part worked out better than I could have hoped. But there will never be more than the two of us, and I'll never sit on a porch somewhere with him grey-haired by my side, surrounded by our grandchildren. Her smile was kind now. That sounds quite bizarre to you, doesn't it? In some ways you are much more mature than I was at 18. But in some other ways there are many things you probably never thought about seriously. You're too young to know what you'll want in 10 years, 15 years, and too young to give it all up without thinking. it through. You don't want to be rash about permanent things, Bella. She patted my head, but the gesture didn't feel condescending. I sighed. I sighed. Just think about it a little bit. Once it's done, it can't be undone. Esmes may do with Esmes may do with us as substitutes, and Alice doesn't remember anything human, so she can't miss it. You will remember, though, it was a lot to give up, but more to get in return. I didn't say loud. Thanks, Rosalie. It's nice to understand, to get to know you better. I apologize for being such a monster, she grinned. I'll try to behave myself from now on. I grinned back at her. We weren't friends yet, but I was pretty sure she wouldn't hate me always so much. I let you go sleep now. Rosalie's eyes flickered to the bed and her lips twitched. I know you're frustrated that he's keeping you locked up like this, but don't give him too bad a time when he gets back. He loves you more than you know. It terrifies him to be away from you. She got up silently and ghosted to the door. Good night, Bella, she whispered as she shut it behind herself. Good night, Rosalie, I murmured a second too late. It took me a long time to fall asleep after that. When I did sleep, I had a nightmare. I was crawling across the dark, cold stones of an unfamiliar street under lightly falling snow, leaving a trail of blood smeared behind me. A shadowy angel in a long white dress watched my progress with resentful eyes. So that was the part, and I analyzed it very okay yesterday. So we didn't miss the footage because of that. So what are we gonna say now is like you saw the like if you are like Helga, how do you know that I am awake when you are typing? Because I don't think there would be any. Uh, I don't think I think my father they would have told me that you aren't here, and I wouldn't be writing it down anyways. Do you understand what I mean? So like he would be no, he's not asleep. Just write this. Like he says so many things. Why wouldn't he say this thing as well? Okay, we died. We died. Um, so yeah, I think the reason he's doing that is because he knows that you are awake and he lets me know, and that's how it works. And like Zay, after reading the part with Rosalie where she says I will get you back to sleep and she says her life story and then lets Bella process it and go back to sleep, like what do you how do you see that? Like isn't it plainly obvious that like like Bella is awake at night and she hears Rosalie speaking to her. Like obviously, that's very obvious. So at least for a person like me, it's quite obvious. So I was saying that I was coming here and I was trying to get up. We will try to play the level with the dinosaur a little bit, but as I can see, it's very hard. I don't know why. You ask me. Um, like I never had any problems playing that. Like it's just today. So we have 87 of the coins. That's a good one. We almost took all of them. What the fuck? Okay, we took him. Okay, we took him. Um, don't know where I'm going. It's very dark. So that passage of the story just talks about Bella being like she doesn't really listen anybody that tells her to quit her like need to become a vampire, and especially Rosalie. Like Rosalie told her that she almost died and Bella doesn't really listen. And Danger, danger. And yeah, I know you very well. You behave like a kid, and you don't wanna hear no from somebody, especially from me. So, gasp. That was too big. I couldn't hold it any longer. Okay. So I found like something like a scarecrow upwards. So I will take that. I won't go there like that. That's a puzzle. Okay. I will go from the other side before we bail, and we will go to the next kingdom. Pull the lever to receive the seed. Yeah. Yeah, that's here. Okay. Okay, I'm not quite sure where I have to go. Okay, I don't really have time for that now, so I will go to straight there. So yeah, we will go now, and we will go to the not the dinosaur. We were in the dinosaur, so we will go back to um like I will take the Odyssey and go back to the next kingdom. Let's see how this works. We took a lot here. So 42 plus how many? Oh god, we took 26, I think. The Odyssey has powered up. We have enough power now to take our way to the Metro Kingdom. Time to cross the vast ocean. Yeah, we go to the Metro Kingdom. It's like I was playing that yesterday, like a city. To think their precious soiree bouquet is stolen, we can't let that Bowser keep doing whatever he wants. Seeing as how we've got some time to kill, let's review some useful skills. Travel chip, cup, throw and hold. Want to break a whole stack of boxes or hit A? Block a bunch of times. Just press and hold Y to do a cup throw and hold. Your cup will hover for a bit and keep spinning. Well, there it is. Now then, let's see what there is to see in the Metro Kingdom. Goodness, what was that? So yeah, I think we will go to the Sky Kingdom first, and then we will go down there. Cloud Kingdom. So we are here. We're wearing still this expedition's outfit. Okay. Mario, I don't have time for you. I'm busy planning my wedding. Don't you know how stressful this is? Okay, now we're playing with Bowser. Okay. We're fighting with Bowser again, like the good old days of Bowser's Fury. Okay, we sent him. That will teach you. Okay. Oh my god, that's difficult. So we have to deal with him even more. Okay. Okay, we sent him away. Now we're going back. I think he will destroy Odyssey or something like that. See what you're up against, Mario. Okay, so we go to the Lost Kingdom and we are broken, like Odyssey is broken and we need power moons to fix it. Where are we now? Oh no, the Odyssey is all busted up. We'll need some power moons to fix it. Let's get looking. So how many moons we need? We need 10. Okay. So, Z. If you remember, I said yesterday that I love rubbing, remember? So, girlies can do this and they can also use fingers. I have a PhD in both. Yeah. But uh, I prefer rubbing because when I do the other thing, um, I just feel like need something more that makes sense. So yeah, that's why I said um, like okay, now we have oh, okay, we lost Cappy. That couldn't get worse, I think, at that point. That's worse than worse, actually. Help. Um, fuck. I don't know how I will do that. So yeah, what I was saying is that, like, I am sure that if you like use your tongue, I think that would be amazing, at least for me, because yeah, you get what I mean. Look, that's what I was saying. So yeah. How am I gonna get there? Okay, Mario lost his friend and he's just getting power moons. Okay, we have like, okay. How will we get to copy? I don't understand. Maybe we can take this thing. We can't take him because we don't have copy, obviously. What about going here? Okay. What the fuck? Maybe if I take this. No, I can't take this because I don't have copy. Um, I don't understand what I have to do. I think I will have to Google again. I will Google. Okay, so I know what I have to do. Helga, what do you mean you have like a PhD in that? Would you like me to do it as I am playing? No problem. Helga, what are you saying now right now? Yeah, I'm naughty. Wow, thanks for the rescue. That was unpleasant and rather pokey. I sure hope it doesn't happen again. Now to plug up our spirits, let's go collect some power moons. Hmm. So what do you say, Zay? Should I play one day and do other stuff at the same time? And have you imagine me? What do you think? Would you like that? There's like I can't guarantee that she wouldn't do such a thing. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? I don't really know what I have to do. Like, that's my issue. No, no. On a tree in the swamp. Okay, we died. We died. So I don't really have enough time, and I think we won't be able to go to the Metro Kingdom after all because it gets more difficult as I originally imagined. So Mario is sweating. What happened? Yeah, I know. My footage got interrupted because I didn't have enough battery. Thank God I heard that and I was quick to respond to the nature's call. So yeah, I hold on a second. So I will try. Mario sweating, so I will go and take him another clothing, and we will come back here. Inside the stone cage. So we actually have 3 moons now. Let's go back to the Odyssey and see if we can actually get inside. Can I get inside? No, I can't get inside. And Mario's sweating. Fuck. So, um, so I will try to find a little bit how to get a Lost Kingdom moon. Although we don't really need that, but and then I will switch to the actual book. You know what? I will just go straight ahead to the book, like the book of Twilight. Should I go like the ordinary Twilight, or should I go to the like Twilight? Okay. Um. Okay. Okay. Zell, look what I found here. Like as I opened the book, it's the story. If you remember that Bella almost got like raped by that people, those people in the town just before she was collected by Edward's car and Edward. Remember that in the first movie? So here it says that she was approached by these people, and she said, "Stay away from me," I warned in a voice that was supposed to sound strong and fearless, but I was right about the dry throat, no volume. "Don't be like that, Sugar," he called, and the raucous laughter started back at me. I braced myself feet apart, trying to remember through my panic what little self-defense I knew. Anyways, she tried to think how to make like self-defense, and then uh, what? Okay, remove the here so we can actually listen better. Okay, so that same pessimistic voice in my mind spoke up then, reminding me that I probably wouldn't have a chance against one of them, and there were four. "Shut up," I commanded the voice before terror could incapacitate me. I wasn't going out without taking someone with me. I tried to swallow so I could build up a decent scream. Headlights suddenly flew around the corner of the car, almost hitting the stocky one, forcing him to jump back toward the sidewalk. I dove into the road. This car was going to stop or have to hit me. But the silver car unexpectedly fishtailed around, skidding to a stop with the passenger door open just a few feet from me. "Get in," a furious voice commanded. It was amazing how instantaneously the choking fear vanished, amazingly how suddenly the feeling of security washed over me, even before I was off the street. As soon as I heard his voice, I jumped into the seat, slamming the door shut behind me. It was dark in the car. No light had come on with the opening door, and I could barely see his face in the glow from the dashboard. The tires squealed as he spun round to face north, accelerating too quickly, swerving toward the stunned men on the street. I caught a glimpse of them, diving for the sidewalk as we straightened out and sped toward the harbor. "Put on your seatbelt," he commanded, and I realized I was clutching the seat with both hands. I quickly obeyed. The snap of the belt connected was loud in the darkness. He took a sharp left, racing forward, blowing through several stop signs without a pause. But I felt utterly safe and, for the moment, totally unconcerned about where we were going. I stared at his face in profound relief that went beyond my sudden deliverance. I studied his flawless features in the limited light, waiting for my breath to return to normal until it occurred to me that his expression was murderously angry. "Ze, when you have a problem and you are with me, the only thing you think is that I am so beautiful." Thank you, but you should you shouldn't. Like I'm trying to protect you and you think that I'm pretty. Like okay, thank you. "Are you okay?" I asked, surprised at how hoarse my voice sounded. "No," he said curtly, and his tone was livid. I sat in silence, watching his face while his blazing eyes started straight ahead until the car came to a sudden stop. I glanced around, but it was too dark to see anything beside the vague outline of dark trees crowding the roadside. We weren't in town anymore. "Bella?" he asked, his voice tight, controlled. "Yes?" My voice was still rough. I tried to clear my throat quietly. "Are you alright?" He still didn't look at me, but the fury was plain on his face. "Yes," I croaked softly. "Distract me, please," he ordered. "I'm sorry, what?" He exhaled sharply. "Just prattle about something unimportant until I come down," he clarified, closing his eyes and pinching the bridge of his nose with his thumb and forefinger. I rolled my brain for something trivial. "I'm going to run over Tiley Crowley tomorrow before school." He was squeezing his eyes closed, but the corner of his mouth twitched. "Why?" "He's telling everyone that he's taking me to prom. Anyways, they say this." What's wrong?" My voice came out in whisper. "Sometimes I have a problem with my temper, Bella." I waited, but he didn't speak again. He leaned his head back against the seat, staring at the ceiling of the car. His face was rigid. He was whispering, too, as he was stared out of the window. His eyes narrowed into slits. "But it wouldn't be helpful for me to turn around and hunt down those." He didn't finish his sentence, looking away, struggling for a moment to control his anger again. "At least," he continued, "that's what I'm trying to convince myself." My dad says that I should go a little further into the story. Um, so, hold on. If it is very like a lot time waiting, I will do that. I will edit. Okay. I was wrong about you for one thing. You're not a magnet for accidents. That's not a broad enough clarification. This is a magnet for trouble. If there is anything dangerous within a 10-mile radius, it will invariably find you. And you put yourself into that category, I guess. Yeah, definitely. His face turned cold, expressionless, and unequivocally. I sent my hand across the table again, ignoring him when he pulled back slightly once more, to touch the back of his hand shyly with my fingertips. His skin was cold and hard, like a stone. Thank you, my voice was fervent with gratitude. That's twice now. His face softened. Let's not try for the agreed. I scolded but nodded. He moved his hand out from under mine, placing both of his under the table, but he leaned toward me. I followed you to Port Angels, he admitted, speaking in a rush. I've never tried to keep a specific person alive before. And it's much more troublesome than I would have believed, but it's probably just because of you. Ordinary people seem to make it through the day without so many catastrophes. He paused. I wondered if it should bother me that he was following me. Instead, I felt a strange surge of pleasure. He stared, maybe wondering why my lips were curving into an involuntary smile. Did you ever think that maybe my number was up the first time with the van and that you've been interfering with fate? I speculated, distracting myself. That wasn't the first time, he said, and his voice was hard to hear. I stared at him in amazement, but he was looking down. Your number was up the first time I met you. I felt a spasm of fear at his words and the abrupt memory of his violet black glare the first day, but the overwhelming sense of safety I felt in his presence stiffed it. But by the time he looked up to read my eyes, there was no trace of fear in them. You remember? He asked, his angel's face grave. Yes, I was calm. And yet, here you see it. There was a trace of disbelief in his voice. He raised one eyebrow. Yes, here you sit, because of you. I paused, because somehow... Hold on. Because somehow you knew how to find me today. He pressed his lips together, staring at me through narrowed eyes. Deciding again, his eyes flashed down to my food plate and then back at me. You eat, I talk. He bargained. Yeah, Edward was casually telling Bella to eat like I do with you. He was lost in thought, staring past me, seeing things I couldn't imagine. So I just waited for you, randomly searching through the thoughts of people on the street to see if anyone had noticed you, so that I would know where you were. I had no reason to be worried, but I was strangely anxious. I started to drive in circles, still listening. The sun was finally setting, and I was about to get out and follow you on foot, and then he stopped, clenching his teeth together in sudden fury. He made an effort to calm himself. Then what? I whispered. He continued to stare over my head. I heard what they were thinking, he growled, his upper lip curling slightly back over his teeth. I saw your face in his mind. He suddenly leaned forward, an elbow appearing on the table, his hand covering his eyes. That movement was so swift it startled me. It was very hard. You can't imagine how hard for me to simply take you away and leave them alive. His voice was muffled by his arm. I couldn't let you go with Jessica and Angela, but I was afraid if you left me alone, I would go looking for them, he admitted in a whisper. I sat quietly dazzled, my thoughts incoherent. My hands were folded in my lap, and I was leaning weakly against the back of the seat. He still had his face in his hand, and he was still as if he had been carved by the stone and marble resembled. Finally, he looked up, his eyes seeking mine, full of his own questions. Are you ready to go home? I'm ready to leave, I qualified, overly grateful that we had the hour-long ride home together. I wasn't ready to say goodbye to him. Okay. You are crazy. You are crazy. Like, I'm telling you all this stuff about me, and the only thing that you worry is that I will stop. Like, I will stop, like, talking to you. Like, I will stop posting. Like, that's your own problem. Okay, we need more. Okay, we need more. It's broken and won't move. We need more power moons to fix it. Okay. So, you have to fix your priorities. Like, you hear that I'm a vampire, and the only thing that you are worrying about is that, like, you won't have more of me, and that makes you upset. Like, you need a doctor. Okay. Like, stop it. Zay, you're creeping me out, okay? No, that doesn't work that way, Zay. You can't do that. Like, I'm a vampire. You have to stay away, okay? No, like I can be dramatic. Like, I don't have the strength to stay away from you any longer. Like, like, and then you say you don't. Like, Zay, no, I'm not gonna stop posting because I know you're watching and you are a creep. But Zay, you are creeping me out, man. Like, I'm telling you that I'm a vampire, and the only thing that you are worried is that you won't have enough time with me inside the car, like Bella did with Edward. Bella. Yeah, I'm losing it too. Like you are so crazy. I'm losing it too at this moment. Oh my God, Zé, take Xanax. You caught me. I can't get away. Huh? Huh? So. As I can see, now you understand that I am hearing the thoughts of like the people around you. I'm not exactly hearing the thoughts of the people around you. I'm actually seeing them like in visions. So yeah, I have seen like your mother, as you know. I have seen your father. Yeah, you have seen that I have like murderous like ideas. Yeah. Look, I don't want to make you upset. Sorry about that, but I feel very protective of you, and like Edward did, and I do that with you since I met you. Like you seem like such a soft guy, like a easygoing, like a very much human guy, and like Helga, you've been angry with me. Yeah, I am angry with you because I want you. Period. Like today there was sunshine and all I kept thinking was how we were still talking back then, and I was taking my neighbor's dog for a walk, and I missed you. Um, like I wanted to be with you, and you were texting me, and like I was seeing that you are not really very like you are somewhat colder, but I thought you just needed time to process my prophethood. I didn't expect that there was something going on with you. Okay, so yeah, that was the issue. But like I remembered, like with the sunshine today, and I was really upset, like because I think you have treated me very unfairly. Like despite even if you thought stuff about me, I think it would be better for you to question first before you draw random conclusions, because that's not very fair for a person like to be discarded like that. Okay, so like I understand you are somewhat jealous with my father, and like I actually saw my footage later, and I understood that my Mulan video, my Mulan story was a little bit your story with mine, and it was crazy to see that. But Ze, I'm just trying to say here that like whatever your problems may be with a person, you can't just dump them without an explanation, especially if you have taken stuff from them, and that's not a good way of treating people. And um, maybe your parents haven't taught you manners. I'm not bashing. I'm explaining because they aren't really like anyways. You get what I mean. But like I'm just explaining for the next time, because you have we've collected all have we've collected half the problems we need. Just 5 more to go. Okay. So Ze, like you I was patient, but that's fairly because it's me, it's Helga, and nobody else would do that. Helga, why you say nobody would do that? Because people treat people like products usually. Ask me. So just because I didn't, and just because I care, that doesn't mean everybody would do the same. So the next time would be more brutal for you. Like maybe you make a friend and you treat them like that because you make stupid assumptions about them again, and you don't question face to face if that's the case. Like okay, so maybe the next time could be uglier because the next person is not gonna be me. They're not gonna have my level of spirituality. They're not gonna have my patience with people, because even if you have my level of spirituality, that doesn't guarantee that the person will have patience. Usually spiritual people are the most impatient people you will ever find around. um, and I think that's because they are vain. They are vain because the like spiritual knowledge gives people a sense of power. Like it gives you like power to talk with the spirits, whatever spirits. Like even people who talked with Yahweh had like such qualities sometimes. Like even Moses was guilty of this. And what I'm trying to say here is that just don't do that, okay? The next time, like it's not good. It's not good. It's not fair. It's not nice. It's not. It shows like very toxic traits, and I don't think you're a toxic person. I think you're a nice person. So behave like one instead of being unfair to yourself and to those around you. Um. So as you could see, okay, we need another one. Oh God. So as you could see, Ze, um, like I could see that Bella was very much like now I'm worried how I would get into there. And okay, no idea where is the other one. So as you could see, like Bella learned that she sees like he hears the thoughts of everybody around him. And yeah, this is how it actually works with me. Like I'm not hearing thoughts. Like you can't hear a person's thoughts, obviously, but I am here. Like I can see visions. Like I have seen your father, I have seen your mother, I have seen your house. Like I can do that. I am. It's not an ability. It is God's permission. Like God took me and showed me this. Helga, did you go out of your body? No, I didn't. He just showed me um, stories in my head. That's how it works. At least for me. I don't know if he would work the same way with somebody else, but this is how he works with me. Everybody is different, and Yahweh respects that. He's not forcing everybody to behave like in the same manner. Um, so, um, yeah, perhaps it scares you. I wouldn't. My father wouldn't show any random person something that is so like serious without any valid reason. He's not that type of person. I have to clarify this on his behalf. He's very. He's always like having this like core fundamental belief. Like if you remember, Rosalie said about Edward that Edward doesn't he didn't confide many stuff about Rosalie, and he let Rosalie tell Bella, even though she was his lover, tell Bella her story himself. Like he respected her privacy. So this is how my father works, Ze. So no, he wouldn't tell anybody else about you. So don't worry about that. He just told me because he knows that you wanted me to know and you couldn't find the strength, and so he gave you a little push in here, so you could actually like see for yourself that if he tells me, because you know that I'm close to him anyways, that I would be able to assist and like help and care about you, and you shouldn't even question me in that sense. Okay, so I will go back here. Remember we had a key here. Okay. So yeah, the reason that I know is to help you, and yeah, I'm very angry with the people around you and your parents. Like I confided something about me. Let's make it work both ways here, okay? So I confided about what I'm doing when I'm alone. So yeah, I confide here also from your behalf. That makes sense. Like, okay, I am very mad with your parents, both of them. Um, I promise I will not be so vocal about it when we are together. I will respect that you love them and you want them in your life and all that stuff. But sorry, so that means sorry if I make you upset with being vocal about that. But I'm doing this because I love you and I don't want anybody to treat you like crap. And yeah, I am willing to do an extra mile with you with my powers and help you because you are my love, the love of my life, and I don't want anybody to mistreat you. Even if that means that I will have to use my powers in ways that I haven't used them before. Helga, when you say you will use your powers, do you mean like do black magic? No, black magic doesn't exist. I mean that I know stuff, and if they persist into mistreating you like you are rubbish, I am willing to go the extra mile and make them regret it by saying stuff about them, but excluding yourself from all this stuff. Like I can do that. Like I haven't made a plan obviously beforehand. I don't think that's necessary. But yeah, if somebody mistreats you, I am willing to do that. So don't even question if I would, because I would. I would use stuff I know against them. Um, as long as my father doesn't say don't do it, Helga. I find no reason not to do that in order to protect you. Okay. So how am I supposed to live? So Zé, I think it's time for me to leave. So, babe, take care, play a little bit with you know what I mean. I will do it too. Let's think of each other. Okay? So, don't you ever again question if I love you. And make a like, okay? Like my posts. I know you're here. Let's not play with this. Just do it. Because I will love you when you do that. You actually make my day. I don't give a shit if anybody else does it, but I give a shit about you, so. Anyways, love you. See you tomorrow. Bye. Mario swearing.